Welcome back, everyone. We have something special for you. What is that? It's actually a tournament game from the official first-party Phobies tournament, and we have a banger of a matchup for you. It's two Titans going at it in round one, and although we would have loved to have seen this happen later in the event, it's the way the cookie crumbles, and that led to a very exciting game, and we're going to jump into it. But before we do, I just want to let everybody know that I am part of the content affiliate program. That means that the Phobies team does, in fact, give me coffee for producing Phobies content. And if you're interested in learning more about this event, hit up the official Phobies Discord, because that's where all the details were posted and where you can get all the information about the event, including the remainder of the bracket. But let's get into it. Welcome back, everyone. We are looking at a round one matchup in our resident Phobies tournament. This is Nuclear Death, or as I always joke around, Knuckle Raw Death, versus Lord Shinra X. This is a very exciting matchup. Hitting it in round one is tough. You'd love to see this later in the event, but given the structure, only one is moving on. We're looking at one of the new maps that was introduced recently, and we're going to see how these players actually play this out. So if you're watching this at home, how else would you be watching it? Then you're going to want to take notes, maybe learn some strategies for your latter games. So we're jumping in. Our player in the blue trunks leading off with Cassowary. This is going to give them some decent control of the middle portion of the arena, cause our orange player, Shinra, over here to have to be a little more cautious about their positioning, kind of guarding that center tile. However, Jammy-Fish comes out. Definitely a phobie that has started to creep into a variety of players' repertoires, allowing you to jump ahead on that key curve, gives you a lot of potential advantages here. So we're seeing the panic points stabilize here, at least momentarily. Still a few more that are available, and we're going to see that ramp from Jammy-Fish lead into a 4-key opportunity. Stabby, just Stabby for now. Both players dropping turret phobies onto the board. Stabby for Shinra, Unicorn, of course, for Nuclear Death. Now we have Prometheus coming in, putting in work here on Lava Bowl. The puns are great. I love the pun names, but it's difficult to say that. It's very weird to say the map name. Either way, we do have Prometheus coming down, providing that lava solution, whereas we're getting Honey Bear coming out to allow some mobility on Shinra's side. Each players are getting in their standoff position. Once again, panic points are stabilized. No additional damage going down for now. Just playing the positioning battle, something you love to see in Phobies, where there's intricacy in every movement, where a single toe, claw, tentacle out of place could lead to defeat, and it will snowball. We were just talking about this looking at some other games. Now we have the flip panic point in the center. We got Slayer locking it down. An additional 1 key maxing out our orange player. However, with the 2 1 keys that are there, clearly one of them is not going to be long for this world, and it does allow for Shinra to bank some additional keys, going up to 6, 13 total available. Now, with 15 on the side of our blue player, 6 available right now, we'll see what the supplemental is. We're actually going to pick off double 1 keys. That may have been a blunder on the part of Shinra. Got a Hematic Gin Sting. I like this. Getting the team grouped up into that death ball so that way, sure, Cassowary may go down on the retreat, but this does offer up the ability to then counter the counterattack. Shinra really leaning in here on the utility phobies. I'm not super thrilled about that. You do have damage output, don't get me wrong. These are 4 ranged phobies. They are mostly pretty sturdy, at least half of them, Honey Bear and Stabby. However, it means that you aren't necessarily hitting the high thresholds of damage that you'd like to see. And as many players on the ladder will attest, Hematic Gin Sting is a menace. It is tanky, it has high DPS, and right now, bees are teeing off. Ooh, I love this play. This is a great play out of our blue player. We're actually seeing Prometheus not just remove lava tiles, but drop one under the feet of Stabby. Why does that matter? It's a dimensional phobie. It dies. No retaliatory damage. That is a big play and is putting our blue player way ahead. Panic points are flipping in favor of Shinra, though. Let's see if they can manage to pull this back. Only 3 keys to their name, following up with a Minotaur. Minotaur here is pretty tanky, will offer an AoE option. Forced, unfortunately, into standing onto that very hot lava tile. Taking a little bit of damage there. We're going to presumably see the death of Razormouth here in the center of the stage. Absolutely. Prometheus coming in, going to start doing a few slaps to the face. Following up with some bees, and all of a sudden, that Minotaur is regretting several life decisions. And that's how it breaks down. A quick game out of 2 spectacular players. As I said at the start, it's unfortunate that they had to meet so early in the tournament, but still a really awesome game. If you're interested in hearing more about this tournament, check out the official Phobies Discord. I am part of the content affiliate program, and they do give me coffee for producing Phobies content, but I am so excited about tournaments. I'm so excited about tournaments, and I love that they are doing this. But that's going to do it for this one. So as always, everybody, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and tune in next time for more Random Thoughts.